This is 7 News.
Tonight, Australia's Dr. Death found guilty of killing 3 patients.
I feel so relieved it's all over. I'm free to start my life again.
A poll shock for Julia Gillard, under fire because she doesn't believe in God.
It's a very sorry day for Australia.
Hear from the New York banker sacked because she was too hot.
I was a target to them.
And St Kilda's Stephen Baker fighting a record tribunal ban.
From the studios of 7 Perth, Susannah Carr.
Good evening. We begin tonight with the news that the surgeon, dubbed Australia's Dr. Death, has been found guilty of killing 3 patients. It happened a short time ago. Indian-born Jayant Patel was convicted of unlawfully killing 3 patients during a lethal stint as Director of Surgery at Bundaberg Hospital between 2003 and 2005. The 60-year-old was also found guilty of causing grievous bodily harm to a 4th patient. The jury verdict triggered a wave of emotion on the steps of Brisbane's Supreme Court.
I feel relieved. I feel so relieved it's all over. I'm free to start my life again. And I just can't imagine. I knew there was an end to it, but that it ever would come, I didn't know. Yeah, it's here. It's all over. It was about all the people that died, all the people that were harmed by him, and this is justification. It's justice for all them people, and I hope with all my heart that these people and their families are able to move on.
So what would you like to see done to James?
Life. He's taken so many lives, so I think it's got to be equal. An eye for an eye and a life for a life.
The Patel jury has been considering its verdict since last Wednesday. 7 reporter Kim Skubris joins us from the Supreme Court in Brisbane. And Kim, some relief for the families of patients who died under Jayant Patel's care.
Well, Sue, as you just saw and heard, there were certainly tears of relief, so much emotion. This isn't just about a 58-day trial. This is about a 5-year scandalous saga dating back to 2005 when Jayant Patel left the country, when there was all these disturbing allegations swirling around him. It certainly caused a storm over here in Queensland. An overhaul of the health system sparked 2 inquiries and, of course, finally, after a lengthy and complex extradition process, brought Jayant Patel back to Queensland in 2008. From there was a committal hearing, and then finally on March 22nd this year began the trial, which would ultimately seal Jayant Patel's fate. Of course, he now could face life in jail, and that for him starts a very hard new life. Sue?
Kim, the jury took quite a while to reach its verdict.
Yeah, they did, Sue, but obviously you've got to remember that they retired after 52 days with the trial. And, of course, they had 77 Crown witnesses to go through that evidence, as well as closing addresses from the prosecution, the defence and the judge. So there's a lot to go through, but finally the waiting is over and the day that all of Bundaberg hoped for has finally come. Sue?
Thanks, Kim. There's more information tonight on the sad deaths of a couple in Perth's hills. The bodies of John and Jennifer Stewart were found by their daughter in their Sawyers Valley home yesterday. Today, police confirmed Jennifer Stewart was suffering terminal cancer.
It's just so sad.
Neighbours barely knew John and Jennifer Stewart. They moved in 1 week before they died.
In 7's Money Watch, the Australian share market closed down for the 6th straight day. The ASX 200 fell nearly 39 points after a fall on Wall Street. All major sectors were lower. Gold lost more than $15 an ounce. Financial stocks reflected the market mood. Our big 4 banks all lower. Energy stocks continued to slide. Woodside down 71 cents and Oil Search off 13. 1 Australian dollar is buying 86 US cents. Time for sport now. Baz, the end of the road for Leighton Hewitt.
Sadly, Sue, he's out of Wimbledon. We'll show you how he fell after the break, plus Daniel Carr on Stephen Baker. Why Daniel Carr feels sorry for the Saints tagger. And forget about Batman, the Dutch have Robin.
It's Robin! That's why they needed him.
Next, we go inside the supermarket's secret food testing labs, deciding what you eat, choosing local or foreign for generic food. The Australia's Got Talent father and son act forced to go into hiding, kicked out of their home. And overheating mattresses, the bed that never gets hot or cold, and the discs stopping the bed bugs. After Oslotto.
Now, Fuel Watch. Perth's petrol prices. Brought to you by Fuel Watch and 7 News.
Hello, Natalia Cooper with you. Cold again overnight, plenty of sunshine about today, and we've had some record-breaking chilly weather here lately, but it's also been very cold over in the eastern states. Sydney has shivered through its coldest June morning in 27 years. It dropped to -4 in some suburbs, with frost covering pretty much everything. Well, currently in Perth, it's 12.9 degrees, relative humidity 65%, and winds are from the southeast at 4 kilometres an hour. Perth's minimum was 3.1, and that was around 20 past 7. Today's top was 17.1 at 2:15 this afternoon. Around the metro area, Gingin, the coldest spot in the state overnight with -1. Today, most spots were in the high teens apart from Kalamunda. To Schools Airwatch, and thanks very much to the teams at Merriwa and Callista Primary Schools around WA. And it wasn't quite as cold overnight as it has been lately. Today, there were some showers in southern parts. Tomorrow, the chance of a shower in Albany and Kalgoorlie with a couple of showers for Esperance. To the satellite picture, and a high is developing, so that's what's bringing the fine weather to Perth. Onshore winds responsible for the showers in the south. They'll be confined mainly to the coast tomorrow though, and tomorrow's the last day of June. There's no rain forecast for Perth, so it is going to be our third driest June on record. Interstate, not as cold in Sydney tonight. Canberra though, a very chilly -3. To the boating forecast, and easterly winds 13 to 18 knots, seas to a metre and swell to 1.5. So tonight down to 4, then tomorrow a dry end to what's been a dry June. It'll be partly cloudy and 18. Then for the first day of July, mostly sunny and 17, cloudy on Friday but mostly sunny over the weekend. And now it's time for that $50 million lotto draw. Good luck.
And that's 7 News for this Tuesday night. Enjoy your evening, and now here's Monica with Today Tonight.
Thanks, Sue. Hello again. Tonight we go inside the supermarket giant's secret food testing labs to meet the people who'll decide what you eat. They make billion-dollar decisions every day, choosing what local and foreign products make it to your home. Jonathan Creek has had exclusive access to the brave new world of product testing, for better or for worse.